Are you tired of being told to just exercise and eat healthy to get rid of belly fat, only to feel frustrated when it doesn't work? It's time to take matters into your own hands and learn the truth about belly fat. In this video, I'll spill the beans on the most effective ways to tackle stubborn belly fat and reduce your risk of chronic disease. First thing first, let's talk about the 4 types of fat we have in our body: liver fat, brown fat, visceral fat, and the oh so popular subcutaneous fat. We'll focus on the latter 2 in this video because, let's face it, nobody cares about brown fat and liver fat anymore. Subcutaneous fat is the squishy stuff just beneath your skin that you can pinch and jiggle. It's not all bad though. It actually helps regulate your body temperature and stores extra energy for those unexpected winter storms, because we all know they are coming eventually. However, too much of this jiggly fat can lead to inflammation and obesity, which are risk factors for a whole list of chronic conditions. Now let's talk about the visceral fat, the villain of the belly fat saga. This sneaky fat is hiding out deep in our abdomen, surrounding your vital organs like a clingy egg. It's metabolically active and produces hormones and cytokines that promote inflammation, insulin resistance, and other metabolic disorders. Visceral fat is strongly associated with an increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, and even Alzheimer's disease. So it's time to break up for good with your belly fat and focus on improving your health. Now let's dive in and look at 10 tips on how to reduce belly fat and visceral fat. Let's start with the sweet stuff. Sugar, particularly fructose, added to sweets, candies, breakfast cereals, biscuits, sodas, fruit juices, fast foods, and processed foods in general, promote the storage of fat around the abdomen independent of calorie intake. Fructose will also lead to fat deposition in the liver, leading to insulin resistance over time. We all love a good drink now and then, but did you know that alcohol can actually lead to fat storage in your belly? Alcohol damages the liver and affects its ability to metabolize nutrients, which leads to fat storage. Alcohol consumption is also closely related to visceral fat levels, even in people with a normal weight. Additionally, alcohol lowers testosterone levels, which is essential for muscle growth, sexual activity, and metabolism. But that's not all. Most alcoholic drinks like cocktail contain added sugar from juice and syrups, increasing your calorie intake. Manage your stress. High cortisol levels increase appetite, insulin levels, and promote abdominal fat storage. Cortisol can redistribute your fat stores towards your abdomen even if you are on a calorie deficit. So find ways to reduce your stress that work for you. It could be physical activity, meditation, deep breathing exercises, sun exposure, sex or cuddles, listening to music, and so on. If you are feeling adventurous, why not give the keto diet a go for a short period of time? Sure, it can be a bit restrictive, but studies show that it can work wonders in reducing visceral fat and overall belly fat. Plus, the keto diet can also reduce appetite, blood sugar levels, and improve insulin resistance and cholesterol levels. Just be prepared for some serious avocado overload. Give intermittent fasting a go. This method restricts your feeding window, which generally leads to eating fewer calories, which will then lead to weight loss. It can be a simple tool to follow for most people, with the most common method being fasting between 16 and 20 hours per day. Intermittent fasting, beside weight loss, has also a range of wonderful benefits for your health. It can improve insulin resistance, it can lower cholesterol levels, decrease inflammation, increase lifespan, and improve brain function. There is also evidence suggesting that following intermittent fasting, where you eat all your calories in the first part of the day, can be more effective at improving metabolic markers even without weight loss. Eat more fiber. Fiber helps keeping you full and reduces overall calorie intake, which can help with weight loss and reducing belly fat. Studies have shown that increasing fiber intake can reduce visceral fat. Fiber also does wonders for your gut bacteria, which play an important role in managing food cravings, reducing inflammation, and even maintain a healthy weight. Get enough sleep. Lack of sleep can disrupt hormones related to appetite and metabolism like peptin, ghrelin, and cortisol, leading to weight gain and increased belly fat. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to optimize fat loss. Engage in regular cardio exercises. Cardio like running, cycling, swimming, HIIT training, or a brisk walk has been shown to be very effective in reducing visceral fat, even without being in a calorie restriction or actually losing any weight. Now remember, the visceral fat is the one that gives us a lot of problems, so aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity cardio exercises most day of the week. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water can help reduce overall calorie intake and promote weight loss. Studies have shown that drinking water before meals can lead to increased weight loss and reduced waist circumference. That's because a glass of water before meals can reduce the amount of food you consume by up to 20% per meal. Increase protein intake. Protein is known to be the most satiating macronutrient, which means it can help you feel fuller for longer periods, reducing your overall calorie intake. Additionally, protein has a higher thermic effect than carbohydrates and fats, which means your body needs to burn more calories while digesting and metabolizing proteins. For every 100 calories you eat in proteins, you only absorb 70 calories. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all approach to reducing belly fat and tightening your waist. What works for one person might not work for another. But as a general rule of thumb, try to stick to a diet that is high in unprocessed, whole, nutrient-dense foods and implement the 10 tips we discussed earlier, and you will be 10 steps forward toward a healthier, happier you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.